Welcome. My name is Sonny, aka Sonny Two Changs, and I teach English. Let's get into it. Now, I usually make tutorials about PTE and provide strategies and techniques for the modules, but this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about PTE test centers. I have students in other countries, but I am based in Sydney, so I'm more familiar with the test centers in Sydney, and that's what I want to talk about. And maybe start a conversation so we can get feedback and reviews for these people that are taking the exam for the first time, or they're just not familiar with where they should book the exam. There are 5 test centers in Sydney, so I'm going to be talking about the top 5, dead or alive. Sorry, I'm just joking. That was a hip hop reference and I couldn't help myself. But as you can see who my number 1 is. Now again, there are 5 test centers in Sydney. 4 of them are located in the CBD. 1 of them is a little bit outside of it. Even though these are PTE test centers, they're not owned and operated by them. So therefore, not all test centers are created equal. And what do I mean by that? For example, the staff members, from what I know, none of them work for PTE. They're third party, they're outsourced. PTE hires the test centers to conduct the tests, but they don't work for PTE. So oftentimes you get people complaining about staff members where somebody's acting like a little bitch one day, or they fuck up your day because of their attitude and you're in a bad mood and you can't take the test properly. So what are you going to do? There's nothing to complain about, because if you complain, it doesn't go to PTE. If you go to PTE and complain, good luck dealing with their customer service. So I'm going to rank these places from worst to acceptable, because honestly, come on, there's no best, because we're taking a test. Do we really want to be there? So I'll share with you the feedback and the results that I've gotten from people, and then I'll rank them from 5 to 1. So starting with number 5, I would go with CLIFTON'S. This is a place that I would proactively tell people to avoid, and that's based on personal preference. And this is located on Margaret Street, in case you didn't know the name of the place but you knew the address. A few months ago, in a period of maybe 2 months or 2 or 3 months, I had 5 people go through this test center and all received 10 in speaking. That is highly unlikely. So that's why this is number 5 for me, because I feel like there's got to be something wrong with your equipment, because I had someone switch over from the aisles where she got 7 in speaking, but she needed to boost her writing, and she went to Clifton's and got 10 in speaking. And getting 10 in speaking is just like getting 0, but PTE for some reason thinking you'll feel better getting 10 than you would getting a 0. And again, this place is probably the one I'm going to spend the most time talking about, because I avoid this place. Now, if you go online now and try to book an exam, you will probably see this place with the most availabilities. And there's a reason for that. So I'm probably not the only one that's telling you this. Next, NAVITAS. This is one on Elizabeth Street. I will rank this as number 4, but I haven't heard anything negative about as far as the equipment goes. Not so many bad experiences with getting unbelievably low scores. The main complaint that I've had from people that's gone through there is their customer service, their staff. But maybe that's just a never-ending cycle. So people come and go. So maybe they have some unhelpful staff there, and it just fucks up your day when someone is rude to you right before you're about to take an exam. So this is why I rank them as number 4. And for number 3, CQ University. It's Central Queensland, but yeah, it's in Sydney. And I put this as number 3 right in the middle because it's pretty neutral. I don't really hear negative or even positive. It's just so-so. I have quite a few people that have gone through this test center. Again, the feedback is pretty neutral. Nothing special, nothing bad, nothing to complain about. But there's 5 test centers, so somebody's got to be number 3. Number 2, I'll say it's PEARSON. Now this is the one on Bridge Street, but don't let the name fool you. PEARSON, yes, it's a PEARSON test center, but they're not directly affiliated with the PTE. I bet some of the staff members that work there don't even know what the PTE is. This is a PEARSON test center, so people can hire out this venue and hold tests there. The reason why I will rank this as number 2 is because I've heard mostly positive reviews, mainly about the staff members. So things that I've heard about this place is the staff's professional, friendly, the equipment's relatively new, and the place looks clean. And if you check on the bookings, this is probably one of the places that's fully booked. And as far as number 1, I guess I would say Olympic Park. Now, the reason why I say that is, I wouldn't say that they're the best. I would say number 1, the reason is because they are the newest. I believe they haven't even been open for a year yet. So this is located in Western Sydney University, and this is in Olympic Park. The address is provided for you, Now, the reason why I would say this is number one is because of the new facility. They have new equipment there. So you're not at the risk of using a faulty microphone or a shitty keyboard where the keys get stuck and shit. And I haven't really heard anything bad about the staff either. There you have it. So there's my top 5. What do you think? If you've done the test before, if you've been to these test centers before, share your experiences, share your feedback, share your comments below. Maybe it'll help someone make an informed decision when they're trying to book their next exam. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sonny, aka Sonny 2 Changs, and I teach English. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff below. If you need guidance in PTE preparation, well, that's what I do. Visit justaskSonny.com.au to get more information about lessons with me, because I'll provide you real teaching, real techniques, and real results.